So I really share the challenge that Valerie just said as one of the backbones of enhancing and shifting these educational paradigms. So the question now is, how can we bring in schools to be weavers or to be active on this shift, right? So I think this is one of the targets of the work that we're doing with the NetEduProject, where we are researchers and school leaders and district leaders and diverse educators that are trying to collaborate in order to weave all this shift together. So what we have seen also in our research and in our work in the field and in schools is if we're not able to grow the paradigm from inside, not only inside schools, but from inside the mindsets of the professionals that are doing the work. So it's going to be very difficult to spread and to reinforce the paradigm. So in this sense, one of our big goals is to create a big school network with schools that are using our tools. Our tools, one of the tools that we're using with schools is the School Weavers tool, and we are using it in 20 countries, now testing it. At the end, this is just a model of how a learning ecosystem in a school can evolve, and we have co-created that with researchers from around the world and also school leaders from around the world, and we did a second stage of testing in the schools, and now we build an online tool where leaders from schools in many diverse countries can log in and can start a transformational process. And this transformational process goes by shifting this focus, not only on the pressure of the standardization, but on the focus of relationships that is in the core of ecosystemic growth. So on caring relationships as an engine of transformation. So thinking about how students can care more about each other, how teachers can care about students, and students care about teachers, and teachers care about parents, and parents care about, so thinking about the quality of the relationships, but also the quantity, with this idea that Pavel shared of the ecosystemic growth. So thinking how can we enhance in our school communities the learning opportunities and enhance at the same time well-being and equity for all. So what we're doing is we are trying to support leaders to enact and start rethinking their relationships and trying to gathering informed data around how their own ecosystem is evolving, and trying to take decisions and to learn from one another in this network of schools in how to really put this into action. So I would say very briefly, this will be my response. So I agree, schools are key actors on this change. And a second thing is not only about schools. This is a change that must grow from all levels, and we need this coherence and leaders from all levels to enact this systemic change.